Today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Astro striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
first pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Balls and 2 strikes now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And now Bryce Harper, his career line against Garrett Cole, just 3 for 14.
Harper.
0-1 the count. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Ro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
No balls and a strike to count. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Bregman on third. Correa on at second with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Segura on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So it's no run. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 home. To third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Heading out towards shallow right. Altuve has a play. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, no outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Next up for the Stros, Garrett Cole. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he...
And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Cole on at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right, and he drops it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Again, another foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. One out now in the Houston third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a high strike there, 0-1. High and deep to left center field. McCutchen going back at the track, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And the runner will score from second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Astros, the center fielder,
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
George Springer.
Harper is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Batting third.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Behind 0-2 now. Altuve leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
The Phillies, the center fielder.
Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 strike now from Cole. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch, as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His career Lined against Garrett Cole. He's 3 for 15. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The first baseman
takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And from Philip, here's George Springer, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Houston.
In there for strike 1.
George Springer. First pitch. 7 o'clock.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Real Muto has it, but the throw is not in time. Springer reaches on the strikeout. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll just step on second for the... Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Andrew.
Popped him up.
McCutchen.
Chirinos is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
The right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The first base.
Popped him up. Kingery is there for it. One out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Drilled down the line.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him full, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Jean Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
That's here comes Brantley. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
4-1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The pitcher.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Vito. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
1-1 the count. 1-1 the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in runs.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam. First pitch on its way.
The center fielder.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw into second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner.
Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Springer at third. Altuve stands at second. No outs. Too high. 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
The third base set. Here it comes. Now a fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Dickerson's there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the one. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder.
First offering on its way.
McCutchen.
Base hit into right center.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like
Now
that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Skied into very shallow right. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Brantley is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, Jean Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Segura hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Corey
First pitch
Dickerson.
hacking here, and that's the first strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scott Kingery.
Skied into straightaway right. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. In now, Garrett Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cole.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Cole gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A payoff pitch one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Up next for the Astros,
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2-0 to Brantley.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for
All
the
right,
Phillies,
thanks, Heidi.
the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. And there's out number one.
Every pitcher loves
Now
to get
batting,
quick outs, right?
center fielder,
How about that? One pitch,
Andrew
one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And now a got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And he'll come back with one in the dirt. Is 1 now.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he will take. Strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down. First pitch of the at-bat on its
Leading off
way.
for Houston, the third baseman.
No balls
number
and
2,
1 strike.
Alex Bregman.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, number 44. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Right.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The swing, and he pops him up. Bregman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The first baseman.
Now in the box,
17.
Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted. Here's Carlos Correa now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Dickerson. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the pitcher, Gerrit Cole.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerrit Cole. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Now batting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The set and the 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Another one sent foul. Cole at second with 2 down. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Jay Bruce will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
One strike now from Cole. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Bruce, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself in.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Line drive, base hit. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The third baseman, number 2.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right. 2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He went down on strikes last time up.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The 1-0 Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. This is in the air to right. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. So striding forward now, number 44, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 to Chirinos. Line drive to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
A 1 pitch on its way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle, and a high throw.